Welcome to Logic Veins feature series. In this segment, we will talk and discuss compliance. In the main inventory section, you'll see in the top middle there's a tab called Compliance. Clicking on that will take you to the Compliance section. You will see in the rule sets that there is a number of rules straight out of the box that you can modify, change, edit, duplicate, whatever you need to do. And the other tab is compliance policy, which would be the container for the rule sets that we'll show in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and create a policy, and I'm just going to call this auto duplex, auto speed. I'm going to use this on a Cisco iOS and use the running config and OK. So now I have my template set. So I can do is I can select a config in here, and I'll bring up this guy, and we'll go down to our interfaces. You'll see we'll have the interfaces here. Now what I want to do is monitor to make sure the duplex auto and speed auto are in this interface. So I'm going to create blocks. So I'm going to apply it to the blocks, come back to the rules, and in the blocks I have my start and my end. So if I take this and I click on my interface, gigabit, copy, paste that in there. And at the end, you'll see there's exclamation point. So I'll put an exclamation point in there. All right. So now I want to set up my match expressions. So what I'll do is I'll put in duplex auto, violate if not match. And then I'm also going to add speed auto. Same thing, violate if not match. So you can see now it's got the section highlighted. But you'll note my gigabit Ethernet 00 is not selected. So what I want to do is get all these in here, but I don't want serial and I do want fast. So what I can do is I take my start, I put a tilde sign in there, IF index, tilde sign. This will make that a variable. And in my variable text down here at the bottom, if I click that and I just put star Ethernet star, star, and do an OK. And now you can see I'm not selecting tunnel, I'm selecting my gigabit, but I'm not selecting the serial. But one thing I do notice here is this interface is shut down. So I don't want it to alert if there's no duplex or auto in there. So I'm going to add another one. And what I'm going to put in is shutdown. Shutdown. And what I want to do is stop on match. And there we go. And now if I scroll down, you will see my fast Ethernet is shut down. It matched, so it's not going to do any catches on it. But I want it to be up front because these do top down. So I'm going to take this guy and move him up. So he does first so that it ignores that section right away. Now I can take another config and let's just test to make sure everything is good here. You can see this interface has my duplex and speed auto, but the next couple do not, so they're in violation. So this is actually showing me everything is working fine. Then of course, once you're done, you want to click the red disk to save this. So this has now been saved, it's ready to go. I now go to my container, my compliance policy. I do a create. Again, I'll just call it auto speed duplex. Again, make it my Cisco iOS's. And now I add a rule set. So I just click here, the plus. Here's the one I created. I'm just going to add them here. And then devices, I'm going to select a set of devices. So what I want to do is a static list. Let's go to inventory, add him, and I'll add this one. So I have my devices selected, and I'm going to do a save. So those devices are saved and the rules are in there. So in my policy, you'll notice it's blacked out. So what I want to do is enable it. But before I do that, you'll notice in my inventory, 50 and 75 are not shielded. But once I enable my compliance rule, you'll see of the two, one's violating, one's in compliance. If I go back to my inventory, you'll see that the 50 is shielded. And if I double click on the shield, it's going to take me to the compliance rules for that device and show you what it failed for. A couple additional features of the compliance is the ability to set up categories. So I can go into the category, I can do a manage, I can add one. I'll just add like Cisco, do it OK. And then what I can do is select a rule and assign it to Cisco, OK. And then if I want to just look at that, I can do there and it brings it up. The other item I want to point out real quickly is the ability in any rule that if it fails compliance or there's an issue, you can set up remediation jobs or playbooks that would immediately go out and work to correct that rule, that issue, whatever it may be. We will talk about jobs and playbooks in later series. Thank you for your time in this brief introduction to compliance. If you would like a more in-depth demonstration, please reach out to sales@logicvein.com and we can set up a demo and work with you on that. If you are a customer or in a POC, you can email support@logicvein.com with any questions. We look forward to working with you. Have a great day.